You need to understand something most men never realize. When a woman doesn't call first, it is rarely because she doesn't care. More often, it's because she cares far more than she is comfortable admitting. Women are deeply intuitive, emotionally perceptive, and wired to protect their hearts. So even when she wants to hear your voice, even when she replays your conversations in her mind, even when she checks her phone hoping you texted, she will hold herself back. Not because you're not important, but because you've become more important than she expected. And with importance comes caution. A woman's silence is often misunderstood. Men interpret it as disinterest, as emotional distance, or as a power play. But in reality, her silence is emotional vulnerability dressed as restraint. She waits, she hesitates, she holds back. Not because the connection isn't strong, but because she feels it too strongly. When a woman likes you more than she planned to, she becomes careful. She wants signals that you're emotionally safe, that you're consistent, that you're not going to disappear once she opens up. Her psychology thrives on assurance, not arrogance. She needs to feel that stepping toward you won't result in falling alone. Women rarely initiate first contact because they fear being misread, being judged as too eager, or being valued less for showing interest. Their minds run through possibilities, outcomes, and meanings behind every move. A simple call for a man is just a call. But for a woman, it's a message: I care, I am invested, and I am letting you into my emotional world. That step feels heavy unless she trusts the ground she's stepping onto. So she pulls back, not out of games, but out of fear of being undervalued for caring too much. What you must realize is that her desire often expresses itself in subtler ways. She may not call, but she stays present in your orbit. She responds warmly. She remembers small details. She mirrors your energy. She shows gentle curiosity about your life. She tries to understand your moods and your silence. She supports without announcing it. These are the ways a woman chooses a man long before she verbally expresses it. She invests emotionally before she invests behaviorally. So while you look for big signs, she expresses affection in layers, in nuances. In the quiet ways, she allows you into her mind. Female psychology responds strongly to leadership, not control, but emotional leadership. She is drawn to a man who can hold space for her, who can initiate without fear, who can communicate without ego, and who can show consistency without needing validation. When you initiate, you give her permission to relax. When you communicate clearly, you dissolve her anxiety. When you show responsibility for the energy you bring, she feels safe to open up. This is not about chasing, it's about creating emotional structure where she feels anchored, not tested. She may not call first because she wants to see the nature of your intention, not to manipulate you, but to understand you. She wants to know if your interest is steady or situational, if your actions match your words, if you're emotionally grounded or just seeking attention. Her psychology needs clarity before she invests boldly. That is why the man who leads with confidence, not pressure, earns her deeper trust. You see, women feel connection intensely. When she likes you, she thinks about what you say, how you say it, and how you make her feel. She plays back your conversations at night. She imagines what a life with you could look like without actively planning it. She notices the tone of your messages, the timing, the energy behind them. This emotional processing makes her more cautious about initiating because she doesn't want to disrupt something meaningful by stepping too far too soon. Her desire makes her patient. Her fear of losing what she values makes her restrained. And this is why you often misunderstand her silence. You mistake emotional calculation for emotional withdrawal, but she is simply ensuring that her heart doesn't outrun the reality of the situation. She wants the connection to grow, but she wants it to grow with mutual intention. When she feels you are genuinely interested, when your actions are consistent, when your emotional presence becomes reliable, she begins to open. She starts texting more openly, calling without hesitation, initiating plans, expressing more of her personality, sharing her world with you. Women blossom in the presence of stability. The truth is, when a woman wants you more than she shows, she watches everything. She notices how you speak to others. She observes your emotional discipline. She tests your patience, not deliberately, but naturally, because she needs to see how you handle frustration, silence, and uncertainty. If you remain calm, kind, and clear, she relaxes. If you become insecure, reactive, or demanding, she withdraws. Her psychology is drawn to strength, not loudness, not ego, but inner strength. The kind that communicates, I'm here, I'm stable, and I'm not afraid of connection. So don't misread her not calling first. A woman's silence doesn't mean lack of feeling. It often means depth of feeling. She waits for you to show direction because that direction helps her feel emotionally safe. She wants to know she's not imagining your interest. She wants to feel chosen without having to compete. She wants to trust that you're not just responding to her, but intentionally moving toward her. What you need to embrace is this: when you lead with clarity, she responds with openness. When you show reliability, she shows vulnerability. When you create emotional safety, she reveals emotional depth. She doesn't call first because she doesn't want to misstep. Not because she doesn't care, but because she cares more than you think. Her restraint is the proof of her emotional investment, not the absence of it. Your responsibility is simple. Show up with intention, communicate with clarity, initiate with confidence. When you do this, you don't just win her attention, you win her trust. And once a woman trusts you, she gives more than you could ever ask for. Her love becomes deeper, her loyalty becomes stronger, and her presence becomes irreplaceable. Her silence was never distance. It was simply the doorway to something meaningful waiting for the right moment to open. A woman not calling first is one of the most misunderstood behaviors in modern relationships. Yet it is rooted in deep psychological patterns that have existed for centuries. When a woman holds back from initiating the first contact, it is not because she is uninterested or disconnected. It is because emotional safety matters to her more than immediacy. She values connection, but she values protection of her heart even more. For her, reaching out first is never just about picking up the phone or sending a message. It is about exposing her emotional investment. And before she exposes anything, she needs to feel that the man she is moving toward can hold that space with maturity, stability, and sincerity. Women are wired for emotional forecasting. They think ahead, they analyze meaning, and they assess risk. Before she makes a move, she evaluates what that move might communicate, how it might be received, and whether it puts her in a position where she feels too vulnerable. Even if she wants to speak to you, even if she's been waiting for your message, even if she's replaying your conversations more than you realize, she often stops herself because she needs to know that stepping toward you won't leave her standing alone. This is not fear of rejection. It is fear of emotional misinterpretation. Women internalize deeply. When they care fully, so the cost of opening up feels heavier. Her psychology tells her to protect what she feels until she sees consistency. Not because she wants you to chase her, but because she needs to feel stable ground under her emotional steps. A man may call or text casually without attaching too much meaning to it. But for a woman, that first call is symbolic. It says, "I admit I care." And because she knows the weight of that symbolic message, she doesn't offer it freely. She waits to see how you move, how you communicate, and whether you are anchored emotionally or drifting without direction. Emotional safety, for a woman, is about knowing that her feelings won't be used against her, mocked, or taken for granted. She wants to see that you respond thoughtfully, not reactively. She wants to feel that your presence is stable, not inconsistent. She wants to sense that your interest is genuine, not temporary. When she cannot read the emotional environment clearly, she retreats. Not out of indifference, but out of self-preservation. Women are conditioned to measure emotional investment carefully. They grow up with social fears about being too forward, too expressive, or too available, because society teaches them that men value the chase. But even deeper than social conditioning is the psychological truth. A woman's heart feels risk more intensely than a man's. When she initiates, she is offering emotional exposure. And if she senses even a small chance of being devalued, she will restrain herself. This restraint is not coldness. It is courage wrapped in caution. She wants you to lead not because she is passive, but because leadership from a man gives her emotional security. When you take initiative, she feels that the connection matters to you as much as it matters to her. When you call first, she feels she isn't misreading your intentions. When you communicate openly, she feels she isn't walking towards something that will disappear tomorrow. Women respond to emotional clarity because it removes the uncertainty that makes them hold back. When she sees clarity, her walls soften. When she feels consistency, her anxiety dissolves. When she senses sincerity, her natural nurturing instincts awaken. Her psychology blooms in the presence of emotional assurance. But if you misinterpret her silence as disinterest, you miss the truth. She is not silent because she feels nothing. She is silent because she feels too much and wants to be sure that the connection is mutual, not one-sided. She wants to know that you are emotionally capable, not emotionally absent. She wants to feel that you see her value, not just her availability. Women don't want to lead the first step in communication because the first step sets the tone of the relationship. If she leads from the beginning, she worries she will end up leading everything, initiating, questioning, holding the emotional weight, seeking reassurance. She doesn't want to become the driver of a connection that should be mutual. She wants to feel that the relationship has balance, that your effort matches her desire. When she holds back, she is not playing games. She is protecting the natural polarity that makes her feel feminine, receptive, and emotionally safe. And when you take the lead, you allow her to relax into that side of herself fully. You show her that she is not the only one emotionally invested. You show her that you are not afraid of connection. You show her that you are consistent, confident, and genuinely interested. A woman wants to feel chosen, not because she is insecure, but because being chosen tells her she is safe to choose you back. That is why she doesn't call first. Not because she wants distance, but because she wants direction. Not because she has no interest, but because she has deep interest. More than you know. Her restraint is a reflection of her emotional sensitivity, not her emotional absence. And when you understand that, when you see behind her silence, when you recognize the safeguards she places around her heart, you communicate with her in a way that feels grounding. You initiate because you choose to, not because you're manipulating anything. You lead because it builds trust, not because it boosts ego. That is when a woman opens. That is when she begins to call first. That is when she reveals her emotional depth. And that is when she chooses you, fully, sincerely, and with the kind of loyalty that only comes from feeling emotionally safe.